Good morning, I'm Chitrakar and these are the headlines of the hour. The meeting of the House of Representatives currently underway. Minister for Education scheduled to present the Dashat Chand Health Science University Bill 2018. The government's proposed common minimum program prioritizes to address problems of cooperatives and microfinances. Program faces challenges in implementation. Russian President Vladimir Putin said to win a record post-Soviet landslide in Russia's election, set to embark on a new 6-year term. And Manchester United beat Liverpool 4-3 to reach the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Chelsea also through to the last four. CPN Mao Center Vice Chairperson Krishna Bahadur Mahara has been arrested. Mahara was on his way to Ropa when he was arrested by police. Home Minister Rabi Lamichhane had directed the Central Investigation Bureau CIB of Nepal Police to investigate all the individuals who had been dragged in the gold smuggling scandal. He is being brought to Kathmandu currently, and discussions were held between the Prime Minister and Home Minister at the Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar prior to arresting Mahara. The meeting of the House of Representatives is currently underway at capital's New Baneshwar. Minister for Education Suman Shrestha is scheduled to present the Dashat Chand Health Science University Bill 2080, while discussions on the principles and priorities of the budget of the upcoming fiscal year is also in the list. Both the issues were to be discussed during yesterday's meeting. However, the proposal for mourning the death of lawmaker Manju Sharma Ansari was presented and the meeting was adjourned. However, the parliament is unlikely to enter the sitting schedule amid possible obstruction from the main opposition, Nepali Congress. Congress lawmakers have been obstructing the parliament for the past few days, demanding for answers from the Prime Minister regarding the appointment of Rabi Lamichhane, who has been dragged into cooperatives fraud scandal as Home Minister. However, they say that discussions on the principles and priorities of the budget will not be hindered. Meanwhile, the meeting of the National Assembly is also set to be held today. The meeting is scheduled to endorse the proposal for mourning the death of lawmaker Manju Sharma Ansari. Jata Samajwadi lawmaker Ansari had breathed her last at civil hospital yesterday. 8 houses have been gutted by fire in Panchthar and Taplejung. Houses of local residents of Dhurbise, Pachami Bazar of Fagunanda Rural Municipality, Kabindra Lawati, Sri Narayan Bhatrai and Ambika Sapkota have been completely destroyed by fire that started at 8 p.m. yesterday. Police and locals brought the fire under control after 1 hour. Meanwhile, the fire in Chupadin forest of Falelung Rural Municipality of Panchthar that began 3 days ago has yet to be brought under control. In another fire-related incident, 23 houses of 5 settlements in Simle of Fedap Rural Municipality, Terathum have been damaged. Additional 5 cattle sheds have also been destroyed by the fire. Ward Chairperson Man Bahadur Shrestha said the forest fire had started at 1 p.m. yesterday and spread to the nearby settlements. With the rise in temperature, daily incidents of wildfires have gone up in recent time, and controlling them has been a big challenge. Wildfires had been reported in 348 forests, including those in Thankuta, Dolakha, Morang, Bhojpur and Thading districts yesterday. 3 children of the same family in Bhojpur's Hathuagadi Rural Municipality 7 were killed in a fire-related incident, while settlements in Bhojpur and Ramechhap suffered heavy losses when forest fire entered their settlements. There are around 22,000 community forests and about the same number of contracted and private forests across the country. According to government data, there were huge wildfires in 3,142 forests last year, while 11 people had lost their lives. Around 64% of wildfires are caused by people with an intention of poaching, scaring away wild animals, or for forest produce. Likewise, 32% of wildfires occur due to sudden incidents, while 4% take place from unknown sources. 80% of fire-related incidents occur between March and April. Wildfires cause human casualties and also put wild animals at risk. However, the government's program to control wildfires have not been effective. On average, 80 houses are destroyed from wildfires annually, along with loss of human lives. Wildfires have not only increased carbon emissions, they have also had a serious impact on human health. In the meantime, the government has remained indifferent towards allocating a separate infrastructure for the management of skilled manpower and equipment to control wildfires. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked in several provinces regarding the role of local levels in controlling wildfires. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
कहिलेकाहीँ डढेलो लाग्यो रे भनेर दमकलहरू कुदिराखेको चाहिँ देखेँ।
कार्यविधि नै लिएर अगाडि बढेको चाहिँ पाइया छैन।
स्थानीय तहले जति सक्दो चाँडो छिटो गरेर आगो नियन्त्रण गर्न आफ्नो स्रोत साधनले भ्याएसम्म प्रयास गरेको छ।
जनचेतना फैलाउने कामहरू गरिराखेको छ।
मुख दर्शक बाहेक अरु केही देखिया छैन।
आगलागीबाट बच्न खोज्न केही पनि म अहिले स्थानीय सरकारले गाविसले केही पनि देखेको छैन।
वर्षै पछि यहाँ आगलागी हुँदै गइरहेछ तर स्थानीय तहको कुनै खासै चासो नभएको देखिन्छ।
रौतहट जिल्लाको समग्रमा 18 वटा स्थानीय तहमध्ये 3 वटा नगरपालिकामा मात्रै त्यो बरुन यन्त्र छ। यसैले हामी मूल्याङ्कन गर्न सक्छौं कि यसप्रति के कस्तो ध्यान छ नगर प्रमुखज्यूहरुको।
बरुन यन्त्रको कमी छ र स्थानीय सरकारको कुनै भूमिका रहेको छैन।
स्थानीय निकायबाट चाहिँ त्यसको पहल चाहिँ अगाडि निभाउनको लागि पहल चाहिँ अगाडि बढेको चाहिँ छैन।
हाम्रो गाउँमा सल्लाह छ जहिले वर्षैले आगो लाग्छ तर स्थानीय निकायहरू कोही आउनुहुन्न। हामी आफै गएर आगो निभाउनु पर्छ।
अग्निरेखाहरू बनाउने त्यो सचेतता अपनाउने त्यस्तो भएको अलि चेतना भएको मैले पाएको छैन।
स्थानीय तहले खासै काम गरेको थाहा पाएको छैन।
Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal has said the Pokhara International Airport will resume regular operation soon. Speaking at a program organized by the Federation of Nepali Journalists, KASKI, the Premier informed that an understanding had been reached for his China and India visits, which will include the issue of resuming operation of the airport. He also said the government was doing legworks to convert the 22 billion rupee loan for the airport into grant. Premier Dahal presented the freedom fighter Dayashankar Palikhe Memorial Journalism Award to journalist Dipendra Shrestha and to Tribhuwan Paudel posthumously. The Prime Minister also attended a program organized by the Gandaki Province unit of his party and said the new political equation at the centre was formed to give momentum to government works. He also alleged Nepali Congress had repeatedly betrayed him. The proposed common minimum program of the five-party ruling alliance includes agendas like the issues seen in financial sector with plans to bring large cooperatives under the Nepal Rashtra Bank. The government has also planned at better managing the registration of multi-purpose cooperatives. Likewise, proposals have been floated to address issues in the education, health and employment sectors with plans to reduce education fees and create employment opportunities to control youth exodus. The program has also proposed for an evaluation of 15th plan and make it a base for the 16th plan, along with resuming infrastructure projects that have been halted. Likewise, the program also aims at concluding the remaining works of the peace process and to conclude all arrangements for the implementation of federalism and making all three tiers of the government active. Meanwhile, economists say there is a need to prioritize solving issues of the economy, make coordination among the three tiers more effective and raise the confidence of the private sector. Considering previous experiences, experts have cast doubt on the implementation of the new common minimum program. The Pushpa Kamal Dahal-led government had introduced the Common Minimum Program on 9th January 2023, which committed at endorsing or making necessary amendments to a dozen bills from the first Parliament session. However, so far only 2 laws have been formulated. The government back then had also aimed at distributing national ID cards within 1 year, which has yet to happen. Likewise, the plans of establishing a fertilizer factory has been limited. Time now for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question: will the number of tourists in Pokhara increase following the city being declared the tourism capital? The options are A, will increase, B, will not make much difference, and C, only limited to talks. Voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. President Vladimir Putin won a record post-Soviet landslide in Russia's election on Sunday, cementing his already tight grip on power in a victory he said showed Moscow that Moscow had been right to stand up to the West and send its troops into Ukraine. Putin, a former KGB lieutenant colonel who first rose to power in 1999, made it clear that the result should send a message to the West that its leaders will have to reckon with an emboldened Russia, whether in war or in peace, for many more years to come. Before wrapping up, here's a look at the top stories once again. The meeting of the House of Representatives scheduled, in fact underway. Minister for Education scheduled to present the Dashat Chand Health Science University Bill 2018. The government's proposed common minimum program prioritizes to address problems of cooperatives and microfinances. Program faces challenges in implementation. Russian President Vladimir Putin set to win a record post-Soviet landslide in Russia's election, set to embark on a new 6-year term. And Manchester United beat Liverpool 4-3 to reach the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Chelsea also through to the last 4. CPN Mao Center Vice Chairperson Krishna Bahadur Mahara has been arrested. To give more updates in this regard, we have our colleague Sri Pandey with us. Over to Sri.